I'm Ryan, and welcome to this episode of Hidden in the Universal Vault. So I thought with the beginning of June, we're going to go back to the regular movies, and we'll go ahead and kick off June with 2 Minute Warning. 2 Minute Warning is a 1976 thriller which stars Charlton Heston, John Cassavetes. There's a lot of cast in this film. So we got, as I said, Charlton Heston, John Cassavetes, which we also have a cast includes Martin Balsam, Beau Bridges, Milena Hassiston, I hope I pronounced that right, David Johannes, Jack Klugman, according to the back of the DVD. I don't know if you can see it though, but apparently they put an H instead of a K. I don't know if somebody who was doing this had a typo, but there was a typo. David Jansen is in it. Yeah. Walter Pidgeon, Jenna Rollins, Brock Peters, Dana Gall, Anthony Davis, and Joe Heck. Talk about a cast in this film. Basically, the whole movie follows Charlton Heston. Let me go ahead and pull that out. I'll keep talking. It focuses on Charlton Heston. He is a head FBI agent. Yeah, he's a police captain. Basically, he plays a police captain alongside Martin Balsam and John Cassavetes. Cassavetes plays the head SWAT guy. Basically, the movie focuses on a sniper hitting into an NFL game. So, basically, at the beginning of the film, we see a sniper. Now, I will say the beginning was great. The middle was okay. It just got super boring. Honestly, this was okay. I don't think I'm going to keep this movie in the collection. It's just kind of boring. So, like I said, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this movie. But basically, it focused on these two guys are trying to stop this mad sniper who goes to an NFL game, and his goal is to take out almost everybody at the game. So the big problem is it takes about 10 minutes to get into what the sniper is about ready to do. Beginning is really cool. He starts out, he's ready. He sees these two cyclists. He shoots one of the cyclists, and crap is going down. So basically, the whole entire movie, it just focused on, you just see the view of his hands. So it's almost like the view of being inside the guy's. Basically, it's like using his pair of eyes, making the eyes look like you're in this guy's eyes, and he's trying to see. So it shows him driving. It kind of has a sort of very Evil Dead feel, where you don't really see that person. You don't see the sniper at all. I do like that. But why does it take 10 minutes to get into the meat of what the film is? Then you also have Beau Bridges, who he has a wife and 2 sons. They're ready to go to a game. Basically, the whole movie is just like a normal day of football. They go to a football game. They have a good time. Everybody has a good time. Jenna Rollins plays a woman who meets up with David Jansen, who plays another guy. There's this time with Jack Klugman, who's trying to these two mafia guys are asking for money. It's really strange. I do like that. I do like how that happens. So Heston hires Cassavetes. Martin Balsam plays another guy who he contacts Heston. So another interesting thing is you have a cameo by Howard Cosell, Frank Griffin, and Merv Griffin, which is actually kind of cool that the writers have did this. This was actually directed by George LaFontaine. It was actually produced by the novel was based on him, but Larry Price directed this movie. It's interesting. It's an interesting movie. It's okay. There are a lot of flaws with the film that I don't know. We'll get to that in a moment. So, Jenna Rollins, and yeah, she's not a big football person, but then she gets used to it. There's also mid for the film. Beginning of it, we have Brock Peters, who owns these Doberman Pinschers. and the sniper gives the two dogs raw meat to calm them down so they can go up onto the Coliseum. It's oddly enough filmed at the LA Rams Los Angeles Coliseum. So that was filmed there. Honestly, I felt it kind of got boring before it got good. It's a flawed, but an okay film. This was almost good if the action, but it got 10 minutes to the action, and that kind of got me a little too bored. But once they ramp up the action, basically this movie's relevant to the days of, I hate to bring this up, but this movie is super relevant to the days of mass shootings that are going on in this world. And yes, that's a hard topic to talk about. I try to keep these things out of my reviews and just talk about the movie, but it sort of is relevant to what that is. So if you're a little squeamish and you can't handle what's going on in the news with a lot of these mass shootings, do not watch this movie, because this movie can be tough, and it does get to that 10 minutes in the film, and let's just say the anticipation ramps up. So Beau Bridges' character is trying to get back to his wife, so he's running. He's telling the cops, "Hey, there's a guy with a rifle on the roof. Maybe just go check that out." Cops don't believe him, so he goes to try to stop him. Two cops try to hold him back. Eventually, the two cops let him go to get to his wife. And it's really crazy. I do like the tagline right here, as I read right here. 91,000 people, 33 exits, 1 sniper. And that's really what 2 Minute Warning balls down to. You have tons of people in the stadium, 33 exits, and 1 sniper to take out. It is extremely backcrap crazy. But with those 10 minutes, I can't really recommend this. But it's okay, it's flawed, but an okay film. So that's all I'm going to say. So that was my only complaint about the film, was it's 10 minutes till we get to the meat of what this film is. I was hoping it was going to ramp up the action by, if it had 3 minutes into it, yeah. I guess his goal was to wait to 2 minutes, but even at 2 minutes, we don't get to that. It had to be like 1 minute and 45 seconds on the clock. So it gets crazy. So it kind of ends on a downer. Like, essentially Heston, honestly, I sort of called it. It's like, if Heston gets the sniper, I sort of called it. And yeah, it did. So that kind of bugged me. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to explain. So the performances are good, like I said. No one wins at the end. Everybody feels bad. There's some really good aerial shots of the football field, which the Los Angeles Rams, the Los Angeles Coliseum is where the Rams played. So it was shot there. I didn't read any production notes, so I can't really say. In terms of special features, you just get the trailer on this old DVD. And this old DVD is not even anamorphic widescreen. So I guess before I go on the final verdict, let's go ahead and take a look at the cover art. Decent artwork, kind of generic. I actually really like Shout Factory's artwork. I wish Shout would have done Shout Select on their DVDs, and I would pick that up. Cassavetes is really good. This might have been the first time I ever saw John Cassavetes. I also know Jenna Rollins. She was in The Notebook, obviously, and another Universal film that I own in the collection, Once Around, and I will cover that one soon. But yeah, pretty much that's what the disc looks like. It's, like I said, it's not much, and this is not anamorphic widescreen, it's just widescreen. So if you like anamorphic widescreen, just go buy the Shout Select. You'll have a better time, but I don't think I'm going to waste money with a film that I think is just okay. So, which boils down to it, final verdict. Is 2 Minute Warning, final verdict, should you see 2 Minute Warning? That's what I should have said. No. I can easily say it's a hard no, but I'm not going to sway you from checking this film out. Personally, I kind of got bored. It took way too long to get to the action. And I may have some comments saying, "Oh, you didn't get the point of it." Now, the problem I have, I like my action films to have a little more meat into it. When I think of an action film, I just think, get right to the action. A movie like the Purge films. Sure, you had to wait a while, but at least within the minute, we're right into the action. We're right into the meat of what it is. I shouldn't have to wait 10 minutes to get into the action. And this movie is sort of short. This movie's 2 hours and 6 minutes. This movie felt like an hour film. It's just, I don't know. Like I said, it's a no for me, but if you do want to check the film out, I didn't really waste money on this. So it's a hard no for me, but it might be a hard yes if you want to check it out. So that's all I'm going to say. Like I said, this isn't bad. This is not going to worst list. It's just okay. This will be in my okay section of films I covered. So that's it for my review of 2 Minute Warning. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Follow my social media pages. I'm on Twitter, so you can check me out there. And make sure if you follow me on YouTube, I've uploaded the second match of the first round. It should be in my community page section. For some reason, YouTube won't let me do a poll when in the video, but it is on there for what it is. So, like I said again, 2 Minute Warning was just a dud in my opinion. Could have been better if they would have had the action within maybe like a minute or 2 minutes. I would say this is one of the best movies I watched this year. But as far as that, it's just a hard no. Not a bad movie, not a good movie, just okay, a hard no. So I'm going to stop there. Like I said again, be sure to check out all my other videos. Let's hopefully this week will get better with the next couple films I check out. So thank you guys again for watching. Follow me on social media, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.